Remember when I had a daily vlog? Well, I've started using a new tool for vlogging that is both simpler and maybe even results in a better recap of my day. And it's making for a great tool for learning in public. Its name is Snapchat. Let's get into it. Good morning, Snapchat. Hope your day is off to a good start. In a few minutes, I'm going to show you the rest of that day captured with Snapchat. But first, I want to lay out why I am enjoying Snapchat as a tool for learning in public. The first reason is that it helps me to approach my day and my work from a much more playful perspective. And I think that helps me do better work throughout the day. The goofiness of some of the filters and add-ons and the general way in which folks are using Snapchat makes it a much more rough way to capture what's going on. And when you have that roughness, it makes you care less about all of the specific details about how something's turning out, and that makes it much easier to enter that state of play. Secondly, it is a great way to capture the behind the scenes of the work that you are doing. That's largely how I am using Snapchat, to share some works in progress, the rough sketches that eventually turn into something that's a little bit more polished. And for someone who is learning in public, sharing their ideas with others, that makes for an interesting thing for your audience to see, for those that are interested in the same topic that you're working with. To be able to see the behind the scenes adds so much more context to the work that you're making. It makes it easier for folks watching that to feel connected to your work. And number three, what's great about Snapchat is that when folks do feel connected, they can very easily send you a snap of a video of themselves saying hello or asking a question, or a text chat. The interactiveness of Snapchat is another one of its major benefits and why I'm enjoying using it. Number four, similarly to how the daily vlog that I used to do helped to keep me on track throughout the day, I'm finding that Snapchat is having a similar effect because I want to at least tell some sort of a story of my day. And when I know that I'm going to tell the story of my day, it makes it more likely that I'm going to spend my time in the way that I actually want to, and that I'll be less likely to be drawn into the distractions that present themselves throughout every single day. And number five, the kicker for me, compared to the effort that it took to create the daily vlogs that I used to do, recording a bunch of clips on my phone, sometimes on this nice camera, spending an hour or two at the end of the day putting them all together, Snapchat does all of that for you. And even though there's a little bit of a reduction in production value, in some ways I think that that adds to the appeal of Snapchat. So now that you have a better sense of why I'm using Snapchat, let's take a look at a full day of snaps that I've added to my story, which is the ongoing running video that folks who follow you will be able to see. Good morning, Snapchat. Hope your day is off to a good start. I am off to grab an early lunch, but this morning I recorded a new episode of Verbal to Visual video that I want to tell you about. The title of this upcoming episode is How to Aid a Presentation with Visual Notes. And what's cool is that I did not come up with that title. A while back, I put out a call to Facebook and Instagram requesting titles for future episodes of Verbal to Visual. And I would like to do the same thing today, but here on Snapchat. So if there's a particular topic related to sketchnoting that you would like to learn more about, send me a snap with a title of a future episode. I want to share with you some behind the scenes of the episode I shot this morning, but that'll have to wait until after lunch. So I'm back at my apartment, and I thought I would share with you the 3 stages that I go through to make a sketchnoted video. Stage 1 is really rough notes that are mostly verbal, just brainstorming potential key ideas to talk about. Stage 2, I actually sketch out what will go on the page and the specific combination of visuals and words. And using that rough sketch as a reference, I actually turn the camera on, hit record, and sketch it all out. I'm hoping to finish the editing of that video today so that I can get the blog post up by tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. So I'm riding my bike home after a really cool workshop on filmmaking and visual storytelling. I'll show you my sketch notes for that tomorrow. For now, here's Portland skyline from the east side. Have a good night. Okay, almost good night. I had to at least try to Snapchat while bike riding, which is probably dangerous, but it's so nice out, and look at the river. So there it is, a day in the life Snapchat style. If you decide to try Snapchat out for yourself, please do connect with me and say hello. Here is my username. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Good morning, Snapchat. Hope your day's going well. So I have 3 goals for today. Let me tell you about them. One is to finish editing and publish the verbal to visual video episode I mentioned yesterday on aiding a presentation with visual notes. Goal number 2 is to share and write up a post about the sketch notes that I took last night at this really cool filmmaking workshop. Goal number 3 is more of an impromptu one that came up while I was in the shower this morning. I want to make an episode for Learn in Public. I recorded a real quick video this morning on how I'm using Snapchat as a tool for learning in public. So I'm hoping that I will be able to edit and publish that video on learninpublic.com. I cannot tell you how good it feels to post a new sketch note to the graphic recorder. I've only posted about 2 new sketch notes of my own there in the past year and a half, so I'm excited to get back to sketchnoting other people's stuff. Now, the website does need a redesign. I'll get to that before too long, but still worth checking out. So if you are interested in using visual notes as a presentation tool, check out the latest episode of Verbal to Visual Video and let me know what you think. So even though I was only able to export but not publish that video, I'm still gonna call it a success.